Hello, hello, hello! My name is Nikki Novoselsky, and I am a digital nomad who travels the world full-time, teaching mindfulness, yoga, and brain hacking. And I'm here in Antigua, Guatemala, here to take you on the adventure of a lifetime in a small town that captured my heart. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even think about coming to Antigua. It was never on my radar until a friend of mine told me that there was a yoga opportunity for me to teach at Selena Hotel, which is absolutely beautiful here. It's an incredible stay, gorgeous land, great place to eat, great place to hang out. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come to Antigua. And so I did, and I have been so blown away by how beautiful Antigua really is. There's so many cafes here, just super cute, super quaint. You could spend 2 to 3 days here, or you could spend 6 weeks here like I did. So I'm gonna give you the lay of the land, some of the hikes, and just go into some of the restaurants together. Shall we pop on into it? Let's go. All right, today we are climbing El Cerro de la Cruz in Antigua, Guatemala, and it's quite the hike, but we're surrounded by nature here. That's the beauty of Guatemala. There's so much nature. There's 3 volcanoes surrounding Antigua. It only took like 20 minutes to get up here. I thought it was gonna be way harder than it was. A little bit of an incline, and then it's pretty straight as you come. You get to see the whole view of Antigua. It's quite beautiful. Feeling so grateful today. This is incredible. Let me show you a little bit around. I mean, look at that volcano. What Spanish word are we gonna learn? Volcan, which is volcano, or cruz, which is cross. ¿Qué más? Perro, doge, dog. I was absolutely blown away by how many hiking trails there are near Antigua. I went to a place called Finca El Pilar, and it's absolutely beautiful. They have tons of different routes you can take. There's like a 3-part hike that I did. It was 7 miles. It was super intense, super long, but absolutely incredible. So highly recommend going to Finca El Pilar. I believe it's only 80 Q or so to get an admission pass in, but definitely worth it. We're so tired now that we're laying in the grass. It's a 7-mile hike, but we did it. The thing about Antigua is there are so many amazing cafes and restaurants that have beautiful courtyards. Like, you're just sitting at a table and you get to see this courtyard. Really great cafes. We know I love a good cafe to do some work in, to hang out in, to journal at. And this cafe has chocolate, has chocolate milkshakes with pure cacao. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna stay here and do some work and hang out. So you can come hang with me. Besides the arch, I'm here at one of my favorite spots in Antigua. It's the church. It's beautiful. They have lots of local food stands here for like $2 US or 15 quetzales. Be careful though. If your stomach is not in good shape, you might want to avoid eating raw vegetables like the lettuce, because it is possible to get a parasite. I did get a parasite here, so be careful. But this church is quite gorgeous. And I love walking past it every day. Just great vibes here in the city, great vibes. I have a little rule here that whenever you can, walk under the arch. It's just beautiful, adds to the vibe of the place. It's a UNESCO heritage site here, so all the cobblestones cannot be replaced, must be just kept in great condition. And I can see why this is such a great little charming, quaint place. And the arch adds to it.
Ay, amor, te quiero dar mis días, también darte mis noches llenas de amor.
Okay, I'm at the convento, the Covenant, and the ruins of Guatemala. It's super beautiful. There's a garden here, there's a museum here, lots to see, and it's just lots of nature. So definitely check out this part. Oh, and a little funeral procession happening. So much happening in Antigua. Now I'm at Las Ruinas Santa Clara, which is the Covenant of Santa Clara. It's beautiful. Now I'm so used to speaking in Spanish. It's really beautiful. There's a museum here, un museo. Museo is museum, little Espanol con Nikki. And then we have the outside here. It was 40 quetzales, which is like $5 to enter, and it's gorgeous. You know I love being in nature. This is beautiful. Antigua is beautiful. There's so much charm here. It really is just a charming small town. UNESCO Heritage Site. Definitely, Guatemala was not on my list of places to visit. And then when I was in Mexico, everyone told me to come to Guatemala, and I know why now. It's absolutely beautiful. I feel like I didn't know much about it before coming, and it's really just a gorgeous country with gorgeous people, gorgeous landscape, lots of amazing food, and lots of amazing things to do. So highly recommend a trip to Guatemala. If it's not been on your list, put it up there and come join me in Antigua or Lake Atiman. That video is soon to come too.
Fue para prepararme y reconocer tu amor.
Today I am at Altamira and Hobbit, which is the Hobbit town here. We're checking it out. There's so much to see, like so many attractions. It was 25 quetzales to enter Altamira, and I think it's about 50 to enter Hobbit. So we're gonna check out Altamira first. It is a beautiful day. It's rainy season here in Guatemala, but we're having a gorgeous day here, so we lucked out. It is very, very clear. Amazing. Here we go. Look at this view.
Amor.
At Altamira, there are so many places to take pictures. There's the gold hand, La Mano de Oro, that you can take pictures at. And Sundays, I heard it's busier. There's lots of families here, so you might want to come Monday through Saturday. I'm here on a Saturday, and it's actually quite beautiful. Lots of people here, but lines aren't too long. And you can take pictures with so many different things. We got this little statue. We have the airplane. We have La Mano de Oro, which is hand of gold. Little Spanish for you there. And of course, go on a nice, beautiful day where there's clear views of the volcanoes. I got my redo at the spot. There's a spot in Bali where I went, and there's a base and there's a volcano and you can climb up the tree. And it was so cloudy. I don't know if any of you remember that. But now I got my redo here with the base and the tree and the nice volcanoes. That place in Bali, I'm forgetting the name right now. Starts with an L. Anyways, it's a beautiful place there. And also a beautiful place here at Altamira. And I'm going to go to Hobbit next.
Y darte todo mi amor.
And there's so much to do here. There's lots of restaurants, there's lots of places to stay, there's live music, there's people flying in the sky. You have on a clear day, you can see the volcanoes. There's so much to do. It's 50 quetzales to enter, and you take a little transport up. You can also get here from Antigua, and they can take you right up to the top as well. But like, gorgeous, so much happening. You can also stay here. I think I saw someone in a little hobbit hut, and someone was going to their door and giving them food. So you can stay in Hobbit. Very touristy as well, but for good reason. It's beautiful. So I just had lunch at the cafe, which was super incredible. Rico is delicious in Spanish. Español con Nikki. Español with Nikki. Spanish with Nikki. We're learning different words. Rico is delicious, and this town is incredible. Increíble. It's just so beautiful. They have the little hobbits, the food is good, there's music, you can fly. It's called El Grito, the scream, so you can they throw you off the ledge and you're just attached to something. You get to see the whole city and the volcanoes. All the things. This is such a good place to visit. I thought it was going to be super touristy, but it is. But it's not like the touristy where you're like annoyed. It's the touristy where you're like, okay, I understand why people come here because it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I don't know why it's a hobbit town. Definitely Lord of the Rings-esque vibes, but I'm not sure why there's a random hobbit town in Guatemala. But if you like Lord of the Rings, or if you like just a day to hang out, you like beautiful views, come here. It's great. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much for coming along on my Antigua, Guatemala adventure. It really is a charming, quaint city, and I hope that you got to feel the beautiful vibes here through the screen. And if you're wanting to plan your trip soon, definitely let me know. Leave a comment. I'd love to connect with you. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures and mindfulness. If you're wanting to learn how to be a digital nomad full-time, I have a full course for you. Take a look in the description. I'm here to help you live your best life. Thanks so much for being on my channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Much love. Bye.
Besar